there, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Morgan with Righteous Fury Media coming at you with another Furious First. Today we're going to be looking at Dragon Ball FighterZ, playing this on the PlayStation 4 from Bandai Namco, and just going to kind of run around everything, kind of show off all the bits and pieces, and maybe a fight or two, let you see how things work. So, when you first join everything in, you join into a massive lobby. You're always pretty much playing online, even if you're just playing against a buddy or two. Every day you have daily quests. You can hit R1 to bring up those quests and see what those are. So, win 3 arena matches, view the player list, and edit your favorite stamps. So, let's go ahead and do a quest real quick. We'll view the player list. You hit start, go down to the player list. We've now viewed the player list. You back out, you get Zenny. You can use Zenny from a shop over here. Let me run over to the shop. You can talk to this shopkeeper here and buy Z capsules. There's a couple different forms of currency. Zenny is what you earn in-game, and I believe the premium Z coins are actually, believe it or not, a real money currency, because they also have access right here to the PlayStation Store, as you can see. But those capsules, if you buy a Z capsule, I'll just go ahead and buy one so that we can show it off. You open up a Z capsule. Well, in that case, I got Z coins. So now we got 2 Z coins. Let's buy another one so you can actually see something a little bit more. A title. So you earn a new title. You know, so you can, like with Street Fighter or something like that, you can come into your player info, edit your player card, and you can see there I've got Krillin as my my background there. But you can change your fighter's name. I'm sticking with Fury because, hey, Righteous Fury, right? Change your header to whichever character you like, that sort of thing. And then right now I've only got a couple of the bases. These are things you can get out of those packs. And titles. So we earned a new title just a few minutes ago. But I'm gonna say I'm not the perfect soldier. Let's go total amateur. I am a total amateur. On top of that, you can set up a bunch of things like, hey, what time do you prefer to play? So that you can match up with people that have similar thoughts and interests and that sort of thing. On top of that, you can customize several different things about this. You can, with the Z capsules, unlock extra lobby characters so that whoever you're running around in the lobby as shows up as a different character. These are the ones that I have unlocked so far, and you can actually get some that have, you can unlock different colors. So here I've got Golden Frieza. I've also got a different version of Golden Frieza. Here we've got a couple different colors of, nope, that's it. Frieza's the only one. But you can see there we got all kinds of different classic Dragon Ball characters. Frieza, Yamcha, Android 17, Chiotsu, all those folks are here. You can also dork around with what they call Z stamps. Basically a social way here in the lobby to spit out something. Same with preset messages and emotes. So that's just kind of something to dork around with here while you're waiting to talk to people. So I can ask that guy, hey, you want to fight? Nope, I actually don't right now. If you come down to this section on the lower left, it's kind of the training center. So here we'll talk to the guy manning the training center. You can view tutorials and training. But they also have the combo challenges here, and they will actually kind of line out what the combos are. So you can see there I've done one for Krillin. I've done one for Goku. Let's jump in and do one for, we'll do one for Yamcha. And you can start wherever you want. They will line out the button combination, so it's kind of easy to track and keep up with. And it's basically just try until you earn it. You don't have to keep doing it if you don't want. But you do earn Zenny, so you can buy more goofy capsules and things like that if you continue all of these combo trainings. So you can see there from the left, it is 100% totally a squared combo chain. You're basically just jamming on the square button for that combo. Triangle. And Yamcha has a considerable amount of, I mean, like, that's like an 8 or 9 hit combo with a single button here. Now we're going to start getting into something a little bit more complicated. Dragon Rush, and then I'm going to jam on square so we can get a combo in the midair. And you can see it doesn't take a whole lot of button combinations to get some pretty impressive looking visuals in the fight. So we're basically going to do a fireball here with the motion, a down to forward square for the hand motion, followed up with a couple harder level. So, okay, I should mention this. Square is a light attack. Triangle, I'm playing on the PlayStation. Triangle's a medium attack. O is your heavy attack. And then X is your ki blast. R1 and R2 are combinations of those, kind of preset. And then L1 and L2 will do... We'll call in help from other fighters. The way this game is designed, it's actually a 3-on-3 fighting game, kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom. You can call in other Dragon Ball fighters and that sort of thing. Let's do a Spirit Ball combo. Heavy attack to a Kamehameha. Alright, now things start getting a little bit more complicated. But you can still, like, with relatively few inputs, pull off some pretty impressive looking stuff. So there, and I screwed it up, so it will start all over again. It lets you know where it failed at. But after that, you know, you're done with this. You can return to the lobby. It'll cash you out for your rewards. And then we'll go look at the way that the story mode is set up. So you can see there, based on the 8 out of 10 that I did, it earned me 4,000 zenny. And I can always come back and do 9 and 10 later. And how much zenny do I've got over 10,000 now, right? Yep, just barely. Let's go ahead and buy a combination of 10 with 10 zenny, and you can see it chucks all 10 of those in there. So we earned a couple new character colors, a Z stamp, a few new titles, a few more premium coins, and a couple more lobby characters. Let's go ahead and look at the lobby character real quick that we got. So we got Goku Black and Tien and a Gi. Impressive, I know. Alright, so here's the story mode. It says begin story. I'm already a little bit of the ways into the story. I like the way that they are doing the campaign in this one. They have 3 different story arcs. I'm going to continue here so that we can show off kind of how the map works. Because the way the campaign works in this one, it's actually kind of a board game sort of thing. I'm starting off right over here. And you can see in the top left here, I get 20 turns up in the top left. I have 20 turns to get through this entire map and do whatever I need to do. And then finish it off by fighting Cell in a boss battle. In some of these, like, you can unlock new characters. You can see in the bottom right here, I've got 3 characters unlocked. I have Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha. You can edit your team because I've also got Tien unlocked. And so you will actually level them up. They give you a story reason to do it all. And for now, let's go ahead and move here. And we'll actually look at how some of the combat works. In action, 3-on-3 battles. You see, this is all 3D models, but it looks fantastically similar to the anime. And it's all out of the gate. It is Japanese voiceover with English subs. And from what I'm told, you can actually go into the options and change it so that it is an English dub. So he's Goku's ribbing him a little bit for being single. So basically, instead of having rounds, you have different fighters, and when a fighter gets knocked out, the next one in the line will burst in and kind of go toe-to-toe to start off the next fight round. So there's actually, you can stand back. If you hold square and X, you can charge all the way up to 7 levels. Alright, it's saying perform a mid-air recovery. Press square to recover mid-air. So in the story here, they have some of these tutorial levels. Move forward while in mid-air. And all of the controls, of course, assume that you're on the left side of the screen. So this is basically saying, hey, look, you can recover it in different ways. It's kind of tutorializing the way that you can recover. Press down just before hitting the ground. Oh, come on. And I think I see why they made this a 3-on-3 battle, because this could be... You know what? Oh, wow. I'm not... Delay when you're getting up from an attack. Down just before hitting the ground. Okay, you have to hold down. Alright, finished by defeating the enemy, so now it's game on. So you can pretty much just focus on a couple of different button combinations if you're a beginner. Like, just keep jamming on square or triangle, and it will combo into some pretty impressive looking stuff that actually has a little bit of power to it. You can see there, that's how they bring the next fighter in. But I'm going to swap off using L2, bring Yamcha into the battle. Because we were just practicing some combos with him earlier. You can see he's got some extra combos in the wings though, things he can do. And then you can go in at any point and look at your move list. Now obviously what we want to do here, you can see it consumes 3 key gauges. We want to do the ultimate Wolf Fang Fist. So we're going to do down and back in R2 here. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Alright, we got to get it off. So I'm going to charge my key up. See if I can drop a couple of beats on him here. There we go. Get a pretty close to anime cutscene there. And we'll just go ahead and finish it off with Krillin's ult. Oh, we still have another fighter to go. Okay. Krillin's able to toss out Senzu beans and all that good fun stuff. And something I will show off here at the very end, I'm going to try to get the final hit with this because this is something that's pretty fun. Alright. So now, if you get the final hit with a heavy attack, it will do something to destroy the environment, which is a pretty nice touch. And you get your levels up and all that sort of stuff. You get forms of currency while you're doing this as well. Uh-oh, what is this? This is new. I haven't seen this yet. Oh. Kid Buu popped in. He took over the spot that I was about to go. He's taking over an enemy's space and is absorbing that enemy to power up. He's a powerful foe to be sure, but you stand to gain a ton of XP if you beat him. Of course, I'm going to try to beat him another time, though we have some more to show off. And there's written dialogue with all the characters and some pretty impressive cutscenes in the mix as well. So it's a pretty sizable story campaign to play through, which I think is fantastic for a fighter game, especially a 2D fighter. You know, Street Fighter V launched without a viable story at all. If you come up here, you can watch replays of your fights and that sort of thing. Up here, we'll let you join an online lobby to fight against other people online. You can come up here if you and your brother want to duke it out or whatever. The big thing left that I want to show you, though, is over here. There is an arcade tower. And the arcade tower gives you three different ways to kind of play through and do some of your own challenges. You get to pick your own team of 3 here. Actually, let's show off some characters that we haven't yet. Actually, I haven't even seen a couple of these myself yet. And you can always change the colors, customize their look if you want, if you're so inclined. And then here you can see we've got different paths of being able to do it. The Snake Way course, you can see there I have taken the upper road once before. It is only 3 stages. And it's basically going as long as you can without losing guys and that sort of thing. And then it provides several other alternative modes to play as well. It gives you a little bit of variety in it. So we'll try FighterZ in here. Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks versus Vegeta, Trunks, and Majin Buu. And I have not seen Majin Buu in action yet. So I'm going to have to pause and look at his move list real quickly. Now, one thing to note, L1 and L2, you're going to power up. I'm sure going to power up Chump. So it's real easy to do some pretty impressive looking stuff. Now, what I was going to say earlier, you tap L1 and L2, and it'll bring your people in just for a brief second to do some sort of support attack. You're going to sit over there and charge up by him too, brother. But then you can hold down the button to bring in another character. So you don't have to fight the entire fight with just a single character. In fact, I'd forgotten about this, but you can actually send out another character and force him to bring another player in. We'll bring in Majin Buu here in just a moment. Alright, tell you what, let's go ahead and bring Majin Buu in. Let's pause and look at some of his moves real quick. By and large, this plays very, very similar to Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, get back out of that. Fat throw. Now Buu really hate you. Turn into candy is the big final attack. Down to back in R1, so we'll try some of this out. Now Buu really hate you. And you can see there, I'm not sure how I'm doing it, but we are earning Dragon Balls through some of the attacks that we're completing here. Alright, let's try the big final attack. Turn him into candy. Oh, and there you go. Majin Buu got his victory, turned Vegeta into candy. Vegeta, make Buu donuts. Alright, and we'll go ahead and end it there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for this Furious First Quick Look. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to us on YouTube, and you can check out all of our social media links in the description below. We would really appreciate it if you check us out. We're on Twitter and Facebook. We also live stream on Twitch and Mixer. We are Righteous Fury Gaming on those services. We are Right Fury Media on Twitter, and we are Righteous Fury Gaming on Facebook. Thank you all so much. Have a fantastic day, And stay righteous.